Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be a group angel reading for my friends born under the Scorpio zodiac sign. It's been a while since I've done an angel reading. The angels have asked me a number of times to get one done as soon as I could. I'm pretty excited about this reading. They've been explaining that there's a lot of people who are blocked and aren't able to see their messages, and they really need venues to be able to bring forth the messages that they want to share. And that's exactly what this reading is going to be about. I'm actually looking at making angel readings a monthly event. Let me know what you think in the box below. I'm interested to see what the feedback is from my friends. The deck I chose for this reading is the Angel Tarot, created by Jane Wallace. I'll be ending the session off with the blessing from the Angel Inspiration deck, created by Kim Dreyer. Like always, I'll have links below to these angel-tastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Scorpio friends, let's see what the cards have to say. What guidance do the angels have for my Scorpio friends? What messages do the angels have for my Scorpio friends? Jumper there. What guidance do the angels have for my Scorpio friends? What other information do the angels want to share with my Scorpio friends? Okay. So, got a number of jumpers. We're going to just start going through the pile here. The first card that jumped out was the Chariot. He's the 7th card in the Major Arcana, and he speaks about that willpower. Now, Jane has put labels on each card. I love this deck. I don't really like the labels on the bottom. Tarot can't be labeled on one or a couple words, so angel of whatever, or some of them will just have labels on them. It's my one gripe about this deck. It's a beautiful deck. It speaks well to me. I just don't like the labels. They do really confuse my viewers on what it is the card is actually saying. So she's right on the label. However, like I said, the cards don't just have one meaning, they have multiple meanings. So I may deviate, and I usually do, from what they mean, or what Jane wants them to mean. He is an angel of guidance. He's more than that. It's that willpower and that balancing piece. These horses are very predominant right now. The Three of Wands. Threes are about expression and growth. Wands about that inner passion and fire. Now it says preparation. Again, yes, she's absolutely right. It is a preparation card. It's also a voyage card. Pamela Coleman Smith depicted the original one with a man holding a staff in his hand with two behind him, showing that he's ready to get going on this. The next card is the 9th card in the Major Arcana, and it's the Hermit. And he talks about that inner journey, that need to explore more. He's also a guide. It says Angel of Reflection. Very much a reflection card, but he's also a guide. The first thing that pops out at me, Scorpio, is that you have 2 Major Arcana flanking this journey card. What the angels are really asking of you is to go forward. You need movement now. You've got the Chariot really giving power to that 3 of Wands. It really ignites that inner power, that inner will that you have. The Hermit wants to guide you to that next level. And that next level is where we're going to head. Okay, so adding on to it, another jumper. King of Wands. Kings are that fully developed personality. Wands, again, about that inner power. To me, it makes total sense that we've got the King of Wands connecting into that Chariot. Not only do you have the Chariot's willpower and ability to balance the light or the dark and the light without reins, he's powering that bad boy. That Chariot's moving quite quick. He has no reins, and he's got the dark and the light at his will. we connect that in with the King of Wands, who has the most control, the most power, and the most influence over the inner passion. And you really have that inner fire propelling you forwards. The Three of Wands is your gatekeeper. It's saying, hey, let's get going. The next jumper you had was the High Priestess. And she truly is a gatekeeper. There's a number of gatekeepers within the deck. The High Priestess is one of them. Any of the major arcana that are sitting in between pillars, High Priestess, the Justice, the Hierophant, there's a number of them in there. It's talking about going to that next step, that gate, going through and passing by to that next level. Now the High Priestess stands for intuition and hidden talents. What I'm getting here is that the Hermit and the High Priestess are going to show you those hidden pieces that you've locked away. They really want you to tap into that, because it also taps into your passions. Not only your inner willpower and your drive, but it taps into your passions so that you can go forward. The next card that jumped out is the Hangman. I love the Hangman. I don't know why, I've always connected in with the Hangman. He's the 12th card in the Major Arcana, and he speaks about letting go. That ability just to accept that the universe has a plan for you and that it's going to work out. Allowing that universal energy just to envelop us. It says the Angel of Prophecy. I'm not sure if he's so much of a prophet as he is a symbol of total surrender. So this is really about surrendering to some of these higher powers. When you let go, the High Priestess and the Hermit will take you forward. Not to mention the King of Wands and the Chariot. They're all putting you in the right direction. And that's the direction you need to go. And it's really letting go of all those misconceptions that we have. Those, oh, I know how my happily ever after should be. No, we don't. The universe does. The universe has the master plan. It can see all. We can see a snippet of what's actually happening. So allowing yourself to let go is kind of that precipice or that starting off point of that transformation. Now the last card that jumped out is the Seven of Cups. Sevens are about struggle, yet victory. Cups are about intuition and emotion. It says choices here. Jane's right, it is a choice card. However, it's also known as the illusion card. I'm not sure why she didn't put illusions down there, because Seven of Cups is known as the illusionary card. The 7 deadly sins, we have to through this illusional mist that's coming in. Your ego is going to step in. This is not as clear cut as, you know what, you let go and it's all going to happen like dominoes. No, your ego is going to step in. The angels want to warn you that you have to cut through your ego to truly embrace the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the gatekeeper of the tarot, which is the universal knowledge that we need access to. They're going to add illusion to finding the Hermit, to embracing the King of Wands, to the Chariot. There's going to be a lot of falsehood brought up. So it's going to be taking time to reflect and really connecting into our intuition and allowing ourselves to really critically think about things. Because when we sit down and we start to critically analyze, that's when our intuition starts to be able to sneak in. Because we're not going out of fear. We're going out of, oh, well, this is what's actually happening. These are the information that I know. You're getting out of your heart and going into your head. Your head is able to receive it sometimes better than the heart because our ego likes to put the fear within us. All right. Let's look at what your shadow self wants to say and how it wants to impact the reading. Now we have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the reminiscing card. It says support on it. It's true, reminiscing will support us. 6s are about that communication and balance. It's about harmony. The Six of Cups is known for its reminiscing. Pamela Coleman Smith drew a little dwarf giving a girl a cup of flowers. That symbolizes us going back to our childhood, us going back to those times when we were able to overcome something. And that's what your shadow self wants to remind you of. You've overcome a lot. You have a lot of skills to dive into this. It's taking the information from the past and applying it for especially to overcome the 7. Reminiscing will help overcome the illusions. Will help you to embrace these major archetypes that are on your reading. That's what your shadow self wants to remind you of. You've got this. It's just accepting that you do have it and accessing that knowledge. Let's look at what the blessing is. What blessing do the angels have for my Scorpio friends? Kindness. What a beautiful card. Reminds you that you need to be kind with yourself. This is going to be a journey. The 7 is not going to be easily overcome. And letting go really can be hard. Kindness to yourself. This is going to be a journey that you're going to start to heal on. So that kindness and being gentle with yourself so that you can give yourself the time to start this journey and go forward and go through it. Kindness to those who may not understand your journey and may shun you for it. Kindness to those people who don't even have anything to do with it, but may deal with the growly bear that comes out when the 7 of Cups is starting to really cause havoc with you. Because it will. And what do? Our response is get mad and get growly. So just giving that kind, gentle, loving energy out and reminding yourself this is a journey and it might take a little bit of time. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on the cards. This is a group reading, however, the cards were drawn for my Scorpio friends. What further information do they hold for you? That said, I hope you found this video helpful and fun and that you were able to gain more insight into what the angels want to share with you. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of my tiers, the perks are private readings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.